The hunt is on. There's no going back now. It's in your blood. A primal need that must be met. It drives you. It consumes you. It takes you to the edge. What was once a simple pastime has now become your addiction. This season, come share the excitement with a group of fellow whitetail addicts from Lone Wolf. Learn from their time-tested techniques, as well as their mistakes, and be there to experience firsthand the highs and the lows we've all come to thrive on. They are do-it-yourselfers just like you. Their season begins the moment the last one ends. And when it comes time to release an arrow, they come up big. This is Whitetail Addictions.
Wow, what a cage.
Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Whitetail Addictions. I'm Jared Erdody from Plainwell, Michigan, and it's been a long time since my first episode on this show aired. Gosh, I'm one of the old guys now. My son Jacob is 14, and in this episode I want to introduce you to him and what he and I are doing in the woods together, how my addiction has evolved, and how I'm just still trying to balance that work, family, and hunting life. So in the early 2000s, I'd started making some hunting videos with a couple friends of mine. We released some terrain-focused videos on how to hunt marshes and hill country and farm country. That grew into, mid-2000s, 2007, 2008, and my family and my career were changing, and I just had progressively less time to do that. I went self-employed in 2008. And that really made me buckle down, and so filming became less important, and just making memories with my kids and my family. It was what my focus became. We're always doing sporting events and watching their sports and watching them grow, and that's just the coolest thing, to be making memories with them, both in the woods and through their activities. I've been building websites and doing marketing for a lot of companies in the hunting industry and other areas for over 13 years now. I'm very fortunate, very thankful for how my business has gone. It's very stressful, and it's hard to justify going hunting a lot of times, but I still do it, and I still just manage it, I guess. So as my son Jacob got old enough to hunt, that's where we spent our time, man. Each time out was this different lesson where I had to show him something. I didn't know how to teach a little kid how to hunt until I started doing it.
I'm Jacob Erdody, I'm 14, and I'm going into 9th grade at Plainwell High School, and I like bow hunting, fishing, soccer, and golf. But bow hunting's probably my favorite. I told Jacob from the start, I don't care what you shoot, buddy, for your first deer. It could be a button buck, it could be, a giant, but I just wanted him to be excited, and it seems like I've rubbed off on him from the standpoint of he wanted his first deer to be a buck. I mean, a racked buck, not just a little dink buck, and that could be a little bit harder to come by here in Michigan. So we had a lot of sits, and we had a couple seasons where he didn't get one, when he was 8 and 9. So when Jacob was 10 years old, I took him down to Ohio, to the big woods in southern Ohio, where I've hunted for a few years now. And I put him on a couple spots that I bow hunt, so it was up close action, even though we were gun hunting. I dialed down the load in my muzzle loader. And I put him in a couple of our stands next to each other, so I could whisper with him, talk to him, and just have that dialogue back and forth. I had several 2- and 3-year-old bucks on camera. I felt good that during this 3-day youth season in Ohio, I could probably get something in front of him. The second day of the season, this buck shows up at about 9 in the morning, and he took his time getting through the brush, and he tested Jacob's nerves.
Get him?
Yeah.
How'd he feel?
Good.
Did you hit him?
I'm right here.
Huh? Right behind the shoulder?
Yeah.
Jacob, what just happened?
I think I shot my first deer.
I think you did too, buddy. I want to see that shot. Oh, take your earplugs off.
I look and put my mitts down.
Are you shaking?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm shaking too, partner.
Oh man, awesome buck.
That is a beautiful buck, dude.
I feel like I'm getting electrocuted because I'm shaking so much. Feels so
My
good,
heart
like
was
top
pounding worse than any buck I've shot, I think. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, partner. What do you think? Is that big enough for your first deer?
Yeah.
I think so too, buddy. I know so. Pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob Erdody, what did you do today?
I shot my first deer and it was a
Oh man, that is a beautiful buck. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, Jacob. So cool. Oh my gosh. Lift his head up. Are you strong enough? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, partner.
Tip of the week. I'm on a draw. Morning post. I have thermals and a west wind working in my favor. There is nothing gonna win me down in this trail here. I am invincible this morning.
So since I was last on the show, I don't know, I think I've probably killed about 15 Pope and Young bucks since then. I've gotten progressively more selective, and the past few seasons have treated me pretty well. Even with more limited hunting, because I'm taking Jacob out a lot. Yes! Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, baby, he's a beauty. Oh, yes. I've been gone from home 2.5 weeks now. And that is why, right there, I got a big buck to bring home now. What a thrill. What a beautiful deer. I'm so happy to take him home, show off to the kids. Daddy powed a big one. Biggest buck of my life. There he lays. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Big old bruiser here in Wisconsin this morning, November 2nd. Doesn't get any better than this, guys. shit. Oh boy.
All right.
That's it. Well, I got a buck with an arrow in it, and we're gonna go see about finding it.
Due to conditions, Jared was unable to get the shot on film, but trust me, this is a buck you're going to want to see.
Baby. I can see how you spotted that blood, and then we're like, oh crap, there he is. Look at him. Oh, stiffened up already. This was the #1 buck on our hit list this year. He's definitely the oldest. He's not the highest scoring. What little he had of his G3 on his left is chipped, as you'll see. This end of his beam is a little chipped. Got good beams. Not a high scoring deer. He's old and mature, and he sure got my heart pumping tonight. It was awesome. My son scored his first buck a couple weeks ago, his first one with a bow, and I got to film that. That was just incredible. And tonight was Dad's turn. So Jacob's addiction is evolving now too, and his next goal was a buck with a bow. And so this past season is when we tried to make that happen, and we put a lot of time in October. I was just focused on filming him and trying to get him in front of a decent deer here in Michigan. So it was late October, and we were hunting a scrape line that I'd found while scouting in the rain. It's Saturday right now. I'm out scouting in the rain, and I found a good primary scrape with a few other scrapes along the edge of a thicket behind me, basically on the edge of this swampy area. Looks really good. This is going to be really good here at the end of October. So I'm using today to get in with a stand and set something up for Jacob and me for the next few nights, or the next few sits at least, when the conditions are good. So we're scrape hunting tonight. It's October 24th. We've got a double scrape down below us that I found Monday when I was scouting in the rain. I have a camera over it, and I got a picture of a buck coming through here about 20 minutes or half hour before dark last night. And then there was another buck that hit the camera about 150 yards south of where we're at right now, a couple hours ago. So this is definitely the time of year they're active. They're getting more active. Scrapes are a good tactic right now. He's right by the primary scrape down there. Yeah, buddy. You hit him. You hit him.
That was a good shot.
Did it go in him far? All right, watch him. Watch him. Pay close attention. Oh, he's going down, buddy. He's going down, Jacob. You got him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's over there.
He's in the water.
He's in the water. Oh my gosh.
Yes. That was a good shot.
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, Jaker.
Lobo gets it
What
done.
do you think? Oh, get me on it.
I'm shaking it.
Oh man, I'm shaking now too, buds. What do you think?
That was exciting.
Oh, was it? I grunted him in.
Yeah.
Wasn't that sweet? Oh my gosh, dude. Congratulations, partner.
Buck with a bow.
Yes. First
like
buck
it.
with a bow with the Lobo.
Yeah.
Oh man. I thought he busted us. I mean, he did kind of
Yeah,
bust
he
us.
sort of busted us, and then he stepped in the opening.
Yeah.
I shot just above that
I know, I
branch.
had to tell him, like, can you get a shot? Because it looked like it should be clear, you know?
Yeah. It was such a good feeling walking up on my first bow buck, and it just felt like a victory, a mission accomplished.
Yeah. What do you think?
Awesome.
Pretty exciting, huh? Were you a little shaky?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, me too. That's exciting stuff for a dad. Love it. That's a nice Michigan buck, Southern Michigan. A good 2-year-old 8-point. Real proud of you, buddy. I would say one of the real focuses of my addiction in the last several years has, besides my son, was just to make more memories with my dad while I had him. He wasn't in the greatest of health, and I tried to take every advantage I could to spend time with him. He couldn't do as much in his later years, and it's tough to watch your parents slowing down. So I just wanted to take more time with my dad, and it was several years ago now, but I had applied my dad for Iowa for a few years and got him to the point where he could draw a tag, and I had a muzzleloader tag for later in the year, but during bow season, I just dedicated that early November to taking him to Iowa, and we had a really, really awesome hunt. He's out in the beans. Go down, buddy. That is a beautiful buck, Dad. He's down.
Is he?
Oh,
Can
give
I
me
try?
5, Dad. Yeah, that is a beauty, Dad.
Got blood on the arrow, and good thing I practiced at all those long distances this summer, because I was able to nail him at 13 yards.
Yeah, he wasn't far, was he?
No, he wasn't. Tickled pink. Biggest whitetail I've ever shot in my life. Biggest one I've ever seen, huh? More than what I expected when it came out. I hope to see something like this. I hope to maybe get a nice, respectable deer. Didn't matter. I was having a great time. I enjoyed hunting with Jared. That was the purpose of the whole trip, and this was just the frosting on the cake.
Hey, Dad! it down there. Oh, baby. Go get your buck, Dad. What a slob. What a slob. Nice shot. Haha. He's a beauty, Dad. That's a solid low 140s, maybe mid 140s.
Oh,
Oh, Dad, I'm so pumped for you. Look at the bases on that thing. He's an old guy.
big, heavy sucker.
What a good one.
Oh.
Way to go, Dad.
I just want to thank you much for bringing me out here and got a chance to do it and prove to myself that I could do it if I had the opportunity.
I encourage all you addicts out there to make sure you take time to hunt and spend with the people that are closest to you. This whitetail addiction we have is awesome, right? But we've got to keep it in perspective. You know, life is short and you've only got your family for so long. That buck my dad got ended up being his last buck with a bow. Just recently here this spring, we lost him to COVID. And so as I head into this fall, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna respond to being alone in the woods with my thoughts. He's the one that got me started on this addiction. Fortunately, I'm with Jacob most of the time, and we have quite a calendar of hunts this fall, from New Mexico to Colorado, and I'll be back hunting whitetails here in the Midwest. I appreciate you guys watching, and hope to see you again on a future episode.
Hi, this is Andre Quisto from Lone Wolf Custom Gear. I wanted to thank you for watching Whitetail Addictions and ask that you become one of our silent partners by hitting the YouTube subscribe button and following us on Facebook and Instagram.